YouTube, welcome back. It's Sam. So today we're going to be talking about a couple of things about Ghana's school system that differs from other West African countries' school system. So if you're interested, keep watching this video and let's jump into the main video. Okay, so what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be comparing Ghana's school system with my country's school system. So if you don't know, I am Liberian. I went to preschool, I went to primary, I went to junior high, senior high, and even university in my own country. So I know like the whole system. Hopefully nothing have changed since I was last back home, but so far so good, because that is the system that I know, and adding up to the one I know from Ghana, I'm going to be using my own country to compare Ghana's school system with my country's school system. So one thing I've noticed about schools in Ghana here is that you might find a school having a semester or a trimester depending on the school, if it is a private institution or a public institution. But for my country, we have 2 semesters. But here how it differs, okay? So here in Ghana, a semester contains May semester exam or midterm or whatever you want to call it. And it also contains your semester finals. So you take a May semester and then you take your finals for that semester so that you can complete that semester. And then in between that, when you take your midterm here in Ghana high schools, preschool, primary, whatever, you take a break right after your midterm, and then you come back to school, you continue from where you stopped, and then you do finals, you take a break, and then you resume, and then come back for the next semester until the entire semester can be over. And also while that is going on, you'll find students taking quizzes, doing homeworks and stuff, and that's it. And nothing extra, nothing beyond, nothing above. You also find students taking project works and stuff, but that's it, because it is part of the curriculum. But for my country, we have something called first period, second period, third period, and then final semester exam. So that is 5 things before. So first period is like you take quizzes, you take assignments and stuff like that, and then you'll take a test. And then second period starts, you take quizzes, you take assignments, and then you go for your second period test, just like that. Sometimes they won't even give you breaks in between. The moment you're done with first period, you go to second period. The moment you're done with second period, you go to third period, you go to your final semester exam before you take a break. So that's how the system differs. So I might take a screenshot of one of my previous report cards so that you can see what I'm talking about. So I'm going to make sure that all the periods, so in 2 semesters we have 6 periods, and then our final semester exam, and then our final year result is going to be on the report card. But I'm going to take a screenshot and I will put it up right here so that you guys can see exactly what I am talking about. So another difference between Ghanaian school system and my school system is that once you enter high school, from junior high level, students start to figure out which subjects they want to go for. Do they want to be an art student or a science student or a technical student? So that once they go to senior high level, they will be able to take subjects that are fun in their career path, right? So if you're a science student, you're supposed to take English, literature, you're supposed to take econ. Some students take econ, some would take geography and stuff like that. These are all art courses, and some might even go as far as taking computer science, because if you don't know, computer science is kind of like a art and science subject. So someone in the art department can take computer science, someone in the science department can also do computer science, but in high school they'll call it ICT or something like that. And that is that. So they don't really get to learn everything. But for my country, we don't do like sections or where you'll find students saying, oh, I'm a science student, so I'm taking this, I'm an art student, so I'm taking this, and stuff like that. No, students don't do that. So what happened in my country is you get to take all subjects. So some schools you happen to take 16 subjects. Some school will happen to give you 14 subjects. You have general mathematics, you have science, you have biology, chemistry, physics, you have English, you have literature, you have religious studies, you have economics, you have geography. I will happen to list all of the subjects right here so that you guys can also see what I'm talking about. So you don't get to choose and say, okay, because I'm going to do art in uni, so I'm going to take only art subjects. Like, you don't do that. So now let's compare when it comes to Waec. So Waec or WASI. So the Waec system, if you don't know, is for every West African country that speaks English. So for all French West African country that speak French, they have a program called baccalaureate. So for us, English speaking countries in West Africa, we take WASI under Waec. Okay, so for Waec students here in Ghana, they get to choose which courses they are going to take when they go for WASI. So, but then that's a bit of confusion because they have SHSCE, Senior High School Certification Examination, which is the first test you're going to take under Waec. So if you don't perform well or anything like that and you decide to resit, then they'll classify it as WASI, which is West African Senior Secondary Certification Examination, WASI, WASSCE. So they'll classify it as WASI once you go to do a resit, or you decide to resit all your subjects, or maybe you took your test in another country and you came to Ghana and they require you to take a new test. That test will be classified as WASI and not SHSCE program anymore. So for SHSCE program, each students in senior high, once they're in their final year, they get to choose the subjects that they're going to take for their SHSCE test. But for my country, the set and fixed subjects that we have to take is 9 subjects. Whether you're an art student, whether you're a science student, whether you're a technical student, whatever it is, you get to take 9 subjects. English, literature, geography, economics, mathematics, chemistry, biology, physics, and I think general science. I'm also going to list the 9 subjects of Waec here because it's been a minute. But like, yeah, you have to take 9 subjects. You don't get to choose between them 9 subjects, or you don't get to say, okay, I'm going to do practical since I am going to be doing crafting. Because here in Ghana, even craft students have specific subjects that they are going to take. Other than that, they just do them. They do what they got to do. Okay? So, what's the purpose of Waec in Ghana and what's the purpose of Waec in Liberia or other West African countries? So the purpose of taking SHSCE or WASI here in Ghana is to actually use that to enter university or any tertiary program, or maybe you're trying to get a job or something. Some job requires you to bring your WASI results. So if you don't have your WASI result, you can't enter uni, and there are certain grade levels that you can't enter uni with. From C6, you can enter uni, but from D7, E8, F9, you can't enter uni with those type of results. The least grade you can actually take in Ghana here for SHSCE or WASI is C6 or above, and not below C6. If you get below C6, you have to resit those subjects before a university can accept you or something like that. And in all other West African countries, it's supposed to be like that. WASI or SHSCE is supposed to be a prerequisite to enter uni with other extra documents. But in Ghana here, even if you are a good student in school or whatever, and your SHSCE or your WASI result is not good, you're not going to enter uni until you resit. But from my country, whether you have F9 on your result or E8, whatever thing you got on your result, you can enter uni. WASI don't stop you from entering uni in my country. The only thing, if you don't pass your high school, whichever high school you're coming from, you can't enter uni. So you have to pass your high school. And for some reason they say WASI is a prerequisite, but they're not really following the whole WASI procedure as to how students are supposed to enter uni. So it's really that much of a, you know. So let's talk about college grading system. So in Ghana here, college grading system is kind of different. So, and even high school. So in high school here, some schools allow you to get from 45% to 50%. Either they'll tell you 45% up and above is a passing mark, or 50% up and above is a passing mark. And it's the same thing for a university here. For my school, it's like 50 marks and above, you pass. From 50 to 55 is D minus. From 55 to 60 is D plus. And then from 60 to 69 is C. From 70 to 79 is B. From 80 to 100 is A. So I'm also gonna leave the grading chart right here so that you guys can see exactly what I am talking about. But that is that. Now I know you've heard this and you're gonna be like, oh, if that's the case, Ghana school system is easier, it's simple, it's, you know. But the truth is, it's not. Have you seen the test questions? Have you seen how they draw their questions? Before you can even get a 50, before you can even work for a 50, you need to complete a project. You need to take a couple of assignments that also involve project works. You need to take a couple of homeworks that requires you to do research and read a whole pamphlet. You need to take tests, multiple choice, essay. Like, come on now. And before you even answer one question. So no, Ghana system is not easy. Just because they say, oh, from 50% up, you pass and stuff. Like, no, it's not easy. So for my country, from 70 mark, you pass. If you don't get a 70 mark, you get a 60, you get a 50, you fail. Even 69, closer to 70, even 69.9, you fail. You just need 70. So 70 is like a D. And before you get an A, you need to be between 95 to 100 to get an A or A plus. So yeah. So that's why I always tell people, just because you hear Ghana school system grading is like this, it doesn't mean it's that simple. Like, before you get all them grades, it requires you to actually study a lot. So that is that. So I'm gonna end this video here because I am running out of time. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. I appreciate you guys. Don't forget to leave in the comment section content ideas that you want to see, and I will definitely do that for y'all. So thank you once again. I love you guys. Stay true to yourself. Peace, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Peace.